Hi, my name's Paul Arnold and I'm a qualified counselling psychotherapist. But before that I spent 27 years in the advertising world. But now I specialise in relationships. I specialise in relationships on the individual and relationships with teams and groups. And I want to share with you some learnings that inform the work I do in helping to build high-performing agency-client relationships. And I'm going to be bringing learnings from personal relationships, from what I've seen in the therapy room. And I'm going to demonstrate how those learnings apply in agency-client relationships. I want to talk about confrontation in relationships. If in the therapy room I hear someone say, "Oh, we and our partner never fight," it really raises warning bells inside of me, because what I'm actually thinking is, whose needs and opinions are being repressed in that relationship? Because let's be quite frank, we're two different people who come together into a relationship. We're not going to see everything the same way. And if basically one person is actually not being able to say, "I see that a bit differently," what's going on there? And so we've got to make sure that we allow each other the space and the room to say what they see differently. And I was talked before about how that diversity of view is very powerful in the agency-client relationship. But the reality is that if we are in a relationship where our needs are not being met and we can't express that, then basically what happens is we're in a relationship that is unfulfilling for us. And at the end of the day, it's very likely we'll need to get our needs met elsewhere, in whatever shape or form that is. So confronting difference is fundamentally good and helps us see a richer version of the truth, as I've already explained. And I think that, we need to really push to ensure that basically we're okay, and it's okay to have, shall we call it rows? In the agency world, I can promise you, behind the doors, there's massive big rows that goes on because we are all passionate and we're fighting about this, and they'll see it like this, and the planner will see it like this, and the creators will see it like that. And it's explosive and it's fantastic, because out of that frisson actually comes better quality work, because we've really interrogated, we've really challenged it, we've really sort of pushed it together. And I think that's a really strong thing to go and do. A couple of friends of mine, when they got married, they didn't do the normal pledges. They did a pledge that, "My pledge to you is I will help you become the better version of who you are." And the other person said the same thing to them. Now, was that relationship a relationship of roses? No, it was not. It was a challenging relationship, both sides, because both sides held each other up to a higher standard. That's not good enough. But actually, it was difficult, but both of them felt, "You know what? You are keeping me true." And I think that's what needs to happen in agency clients. Look, both sides have come from different skill sets. Marketing people are brilliant at what they do. And agency people are brilliant at what they do. We bring different skill sets. We're going to see it differently. If we can actually understand that between the two of us, we're going to create a greater strength at the top. David Kershaw, one of my great bosses at Asachi's, he always used to say, "Great work does not come out of easy meetings." We've got to have the courage in those meetings to be able to say, "I don't see it like that. I don't think it's right," and get the sleeves rolled up and really have a go at it. I want to have creative meetings personally, to be given the time and the space to debate it, not crammed in between two other meetings given half an hour. I want us to really examine it, explore it, think about what is the idea. And likewise, when we're doing the marketing meetings, let's really get to examine what's going on at the marketing level, and to look at the marketing plans and all things like that. Let's really interrogate. Let's have robustness in this stuff and not be timid. You know, I get it. Look, this isn't just, you know, on the client side. This is agencies as well. Agencies can actually, you know, we invite you into the agency. We've got the big team there. The MDs come in, the planning director's in there, the creative, and it can intimidate people. And they dare get, and of course you dare say anything, and then suddenly like 25 people jump onto your comment and sort of over intellectualize why you're not right. Well, that's not good, because then we've not allowed you the voice either. You know, and actually, you know, when we got clients, senior clients, who do the same with the agency, you know, that's not good either. But we've got to allow that robustness and that ability to really get in there, you know, really like the pestle and the mortar, and have a go at stuff. That's what we've got to do. But I would say this, it doesn't need to be aggressive. It doesn't need to be critical. It doesn't need to be patronizing. It doesn't need to be putting people down. We can do it from a place of compassionate, gentle curiosity. You know, I'm really interested. Tell me more about this stuff. But the critical thing is, don't be silenced. Don't allow your voice to be taken away from you. You have a right to speak. And I want to hear your voice and your opinion.